Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with an Arteza 16 by 12 inch canvas board that we're experimenting with Arteza paints mixed with Floetrol and Decor pouring medium and some GAC 800 by Golden. And the ultimate test for me would be, in my opinion, if I add some swipe colors and then I get to see what happens. Because I'm not used to canvas boards. And I am kind of getting used to canvas boards, but you can't use as much paint as you want, in my opinion. Really, that was my swipe rag. It's going to be a little wetter. Excuse me. Pollen season means that I'm choked up half the time. All right, so I don't need quite as much paint as I would expect. But I still need to cover my canvas because I think with the canvas board that the chances of it gapping are much more prevalent. And pollen season. Oops. Excuse me, please. Wow. Alright, I'm trying to make sure that I don't have too much extra paint. Okay, look, I can use my finger on the canvas board pretty easily. I'm very concerned about the canvas showing through, and I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to gesso these in order to make them functional, for me personally. What other color do I want in there? I love this blue. I haven't used any white yet. I like this other color blue too. Might as well take a chance. I have some of my own gold, which I will use as a swipe color. Maybe I won't. I think I won't. I think I will not use that as a swipe color, but I will take, is that the same color? It's probably not. Doesn't matter if it's not. I think my plan was to go ahead and use some white in between. I'm having to put a little more paint on the canvas than I actually feel is necessary, or would be necessary on a stretched canvas. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to make a bit of a mess here shortly. And using my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula to move it around with. I'm thinking that gold is going to wind up being on the opposite side from what I'm going to start with. So, because I love this neon pink, and I haven't done anything much with that white, and I never mind a little orange. Really? I mind having that little orange. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there, because that'll brighten things up somewhat. And then I'm just going to put my black in here. And I'm going to attempt to move that down over the edge. It's got some gold in the spatula. I don't think I care. I'm going to move that black right with the spatula right into the gaps on the canvas board, right up into the neon pink. I don't know if you can see that or not. I think I'm going to pull this toward me. Yes, that's gold. I would like a good amount there, but I'm still learning. I am still learning to use canvas boards. I'm going to take a wet t-shirt hem, like so. I am going to fold up the selvage part so that it is just long enough between my hands to go into the black on that end. I am going to lay the t-shirt hem part right in, and then I'm going to pull it over once it has saturated a little bit. Probably going to have some extra paint. I'd like that extra paint to not come off on the rag, but I don't really have a choice. I'd like it to go somewhere I can use it actually, because it's pretty. think I'm going to see if I can tip some of that down. I'm really tempted to blow some of that down and to go ahead and scrape off my tile and use whatever's there. Also, I'm going to do that. With my fork, because I can, which is the name of my book on my Amazon link below the video. I am agitating my paint more than it was agitated before, and that is okay. I think a little bit more right across isn't going to hurt my feelings. I said I was going to find my tubing to blow or a straw, and then I didn't do it. I like those little marks. I'm not sure I like the ones on the other end anymore. Drop, drop, drop. It's a different kind of swipe. I'm pushing as opposed to pulling. That doesn't mean I can't pull too, which I think I will. Pull too. This is a horizontal swipe, which is highly unusual for me. Usually they're verticals. I don't mind any of that. I kind of want to tip it, but you can't actually get so much paint on here. A good swipe. Let's go back in the other direction and see what happens when we swipe. Whole new ball game. Just playing because we can. I like that. I don't really want to see it go away. So I'm going to choose to go only part way. What happens if I oops? What happens if I oops? That's what happens if I oops. Add some pink randomly where I want it. Good thing I have a little practice with saving my bacon. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm kind of liking all of that. I like the idea of what the white is doing though, too. And I have kind of a lot of paint on my spatula. I'm just sort of having my way with this at this point. Because I can. I did mention that was the name of my book on my Amazon link, right? And that we've just come out in paperback. Well, I have a lot less canvas showing through this time than last time. But I got some other interesting stuff going on too. I haven't really torched. I've got a lot of white on one side where the horizontal swipe went. Must be time to try. Let's grab some of that paint there. Let's just be brazen. It's what I'm good at. What can I say? As much as I like those cells, and I do, I think they're just highly distracting in this piece. And I'm fairly certain we're going to get some more. It's a way different kind of swipe than usual. that's okay. Because it's still kind of cool. And it'd make nice fabric. I think that's today's theme. Canvas boards that would make nice fabric. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, going all the stuff that I usually tell you about. Links under the video are Teespring, Amazon, where you can find my OXO omelet turning spatulas, and my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, and the gold mica powder that makes the beautiful gold. We're working with Arteza canvases, 12 by 16 today, playing with a little swipe, and it's sort of kind of working. It's beautiful up close. I don't know how it looks from where you're standing, but I kind of like it actually. I'm tempted to go ahead and stick a skewer in a few places and see what happens if I disturb things just somewhat, since I never did find my tubing. And since I like to waggle things, we know that about me, just to change it up. There's PayPal and Patreon if you want to join the contest this month. Whoever's name is drawn, who's a contributor to keep the studio going, gets to choose one of 3 or 4 paintings, depending on the month. And whether I put 3 or 4 paintings up, basically. In the last 20 seconds of the video, you will find end screens that show that I have over 450 videos. And should you want to watch some more, that's the best place to find them, in my opinion. The simplest way to access them. So I'm actually really, 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 really liking this as opposed to how I was feeling about it a little bit ago. And I can't wait to find out how the canvas dries. I want to thank all the people who've contributed in the past to keep me painting. And I want to thank everybody who makes lovely comments to me every day. You make my day. You keep my morale up. You keep me happy. I appreciate you like you wouldn't believe. I want to say thank you to 50,000 subscribers, because I'm pretty sure we're there by now. I want to say thank you to Arteza for the paint and the reason to play. Like I need a reason to play. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. This is going to be intense. I might give it one more go round with the torch. Maybe I'll do that right now while you're still here. We torch to release the bubbles in the paint. I don't think there are any bubbles left in this paint, but there might be the capacity to release some patterns. And the Deco Art pouring medium and the Floetrol that you will find in the recipe underneath the video are in this particular paint mixture. And the paint is by Arteza. And it is mixed with Golden's GAC 800 to keep it from cracking just a little bit, 10 or 20%. It's a guesstimate, quite honestly. And other than that, the rest is Floetrol and Deco Art pouring medium. So that's it from Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard on a warm February day. Saying I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Hope it's in the next video. Bye for now. Priscilla out.